Hello. We're going to an optional Stormblood dungeon, Shisui of the Violet Tides. Soon we're gonna go. Meh. Okay. This is a dungeon that you need to do to get one of the Aether Currents. And I was going in order doing the MSQ ones, and I forgot this one wasn't part of MSQ. It's an optional one. But since I had it recorded, I'm just making a guide for it now. So yeah. But it's pretty cool. It's got some neat mechanics in it. So let's take a look. Eating some food so that I can get my extra experience stuff. And yeah, we're like under the water. We're in the ocean, you know? Okay, grabbing this. Grabbing the next pack too. See these these things? Okay. If you stand near them, these little things will pop up. See this big thing? It like jumps up and it'll attack you a little bit, so you kind of want to watch out for those. But yeah, so I'm just picking up all these ads here. Watch out for the AoEs. They drop a bunch of them. Okay, the geyser's about to erupt. The geyser's over here. So once we take care of the ads, then this one sees bubbling. You just step on it, and you'll get tossed up onto the next part of the stage. So I grab all these ones, and then I'm gonna go this way and pick up the next set of ads. Again, we got these little antenna things. So watch out if you're gonna step near them. See, I kind of pull them off to the side here. Someone kind of ran over this, but I pull them off to the side so we don't have to deal with those little things on over there. But there's still enough space to dodge these AoEs. Also, the geyser happens to be right over here. This is the geyser. Okay, got more ads popping up after that set. Okay, jump on the geyser again, and we get tossed up to the first boss. Amikiri. This little thing. So I turn the boss around, per usual. It's gonna hit me with this sharp strike thingy. That's the tank thingy. Okay, someone's targeted over here. The boss will do, like, drop some stuff on them. You'll see here is KH. They've got this thing, so they can't move for a moment. See, they're fettered. Okay, and the boss is doing this thing called Shuck. Amikiri rears upright in an attempt to conserve energy. Okay, we need to attack the leg. And I believe if we don't attack the leg fast enough and the boss is able to finish this cast, the shook, then this person could possibly die. Okay, so when you see the leg, you gotta attack the leg. Once the leg is incapacitated, the boss now has vulnerability up, and then the person who was captured is not fettered anymore. See the little minus sign? The boss has vulnerability up, which means it's more vulnerable. And then it lays on its back. It's so cute. It wants some belly rubs. And by belly rubs, you attack it, okay? But yeah, you gotta make sure you see that when you see the leg, you attack the leg so the person doesn't die. Either they take a lot of damage or they straight up die. Either or. But yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna get an ad back here. So I target it so that it comes to me. Okay, and then we got people with these blue markers on them. When the blue markers hit, it doesn't look like we had anything with that. Oh, okay. It's because we dealt with the ad so quickly, probably. Most likely. Yeah, see, do you see that thing that it shot up? This thingy? Like earlier... It shoots this thing up, right? Earlier, when it did something like that, when it targeted a person, and then it shot this thing up, whoa, and then it drops on the person, right? And so it's kind of similar. Over here, the ad comes out, and then we got 3 people marked with stuff. That would drop a debuff, but it looks like we are doing really good DPS and we took care of the ad quickly, so we kind of skipped that mechanic. So that's fine. Okay, watch out for the tank slash thingy. Okay, someone has a target marker on them again. Okay, so this person is fettered again. They're standing there. We also have an ad here, and the boss is also doing the move shook. So we want to take care of the leg, and we want to take care of the ad. And we got 3 people with the blue marker now. So I take care of the leg, so now the boss is down and is vulnerable, and then we got the ad here. Okay, see? Okay, yeah. So, and this time the ad was still out after, you know, so the 3 of us had the blue marker, but we didn't take care of the ad fast enough, and so now we got hit with this puddle thingy. And I get hit with digest, and we all take some damage. And if you stand in it, you get dropsy, which will do damage over time. So you don't stand in it, but like we took care of the ad pretty quickly. So even though it did drop this thingy, we were able to get out of it and just focus on the boss. Okay. So again, like priorities here. KH got targeted. They're fettered. We want to take care of the leg first so that when the shook thing is happening, it doesn't fully cast and it doesn't kill the person because they're stuck. And then immediately you want to focus on the ad so then when it drops this whatever thingy, it doesn't kill us too. Because I believe, let's see, yeah. Oh, it just leaves a water puddle. And, okay. Either or. But, yeah. Make sure you get the leg to save your party member, and then take care of the ad to not get the puddles and the damage over time. Okay, so this pool is actually pretty big. If you want, you could just stop here at this. Just 2 pool is enough, but I'm gonna keep going. Watch out for those AoEs because they're range attacks. This is an extremely big pool. Okay, I'm just keep going. This is like the third one. There's another fourth one over here. It's doable if you time your mitigations well and the healer knows that you're doing this type of pool. Yeah, so I popped my invuln. I probably popped it a little too early because also the healer is healing me. For the Dark Knight invuln, basically I have to die for the invulnerability thing to pop. And so it was just, we didn't time it very well. But it's satisfying when it works. Okay, so I die here. I don't recommend doing this unless you communicate with your party. Or you know, you have patience to run this a few times if you need to practice it. So I told them, oh, that was close. And then they're typing to me stuff that, yeah. So I gather from the way that we're chatting about it in the party chat that I could just do the same pool because the healer seems quite capable, and this time they'll just be more prepared. Also, there's less ads. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same pool. I'm gonna grab this one, grab the next one. Earlier, these doors were closed, but they're Japanese sliding doors, so you can go through them. So I'm gonna do the pool again. I'm gonna grab everything, turn right, and then go up here, and then go up here, like that. We have like 2 or 3 less ads this time, but it's still spicy pool. Okay, so I don't pop my mitigation at all actually, and I'm waiting for my health to go down, and then I pop Living Dead, and then I let I type let me die. I die, and then my invulnerability thing pops up. And yeah. It's cool. It's satisfying. Very satisfying to pull off something like this. Okay, after my invulnerability goes off, then I pop my mitigations. I should have used Reprisal here. I also have Arm's Length I could have used. But yeah. That's nice. There's a treasure here if you want it. Okay, next boss. The Ruby Princess. You'll notice that there are boxes on the sides here. We'll be using those for a later mechanic. So I'm facing the boss forward. She'll be doing this little kick thingy. Okay. When she moves to the center and casts Seduce, that's when you want to go into one of these boxes. You can run directly into the box, or you can stand behind it and then eventually it will be moved forward. What happens is you get this debuff called Old. You literally turn into an old lady. Okay. And then, like, see, we're walking around as old people. What happens when you're seduced is you will walk towards the boss, and then, as you can see, this is a really big AoE, and you won't be able to run out in time. So, once that goes off, then you can go back to attacking the boss. Okay. 2 people will get targeted. Okay, watch out. Okay, so Abyssal Volcano is the boss's big circle thing. These 2 little circles are from the targeted people. Okay, so what you want to do is kite that around the room, because it's going to be continuous blasts. So we'll see a few here. Okay, so that really big explosion was from the boss. And then these 2 smaller, but still big ones, are the ones following the players that were targeted. I'm trying to run away from this person because I knew that this thing was following them. But we'll look at the player over here. See how there's Theirs is going this way. So they stay on the outside and they go around. That's what you want to do. What happened with KH is they're standing in the center here and they're constantly getting hit with the thing because they're trying to move a little bit, but it's following them. And see, they're just taking all the damage and it's too much and they die. And so the technique is, again, you want to do what IP is doing in the back here. As soon as it starts going towards them, they keep running. See, they keep running on the side. They run on the side there, and then it never hits them. Maybe it hit them a little bit, that very last one, but yeah. So now the boss is doing that big AoE, so you want to stand outside. Okay, if you turn into an old person prior, like you can't do anything as an old person. You just stand there. You can't do attacks or anything. You can still move, but you can't do attacks. If you use the box prior to the seduce thingy, then you can't use that box until it resets. But multiple people can use the same box if they run in at the same time. Okay, so I'm standing back here waiting to get... So I'll get seduced and then I'll walk in. KH, however, I think they just came back to life. Yeah, they just came back to life and I think they didn't notice the seduce cast go off, so they're running towards the boss. Okay, now they're trying to run over because they did see it. But yeah, okay, see? I am not in the box yet. I was standing behind it, and as I start walking towards the boss, I'm gonna walk through the box and then it'll transform me. See, I'm seduced right now, and I do take some damage. Also, KK takes some damage and they're seduced because they weren't in a box. So as soon as I hit that, then I turn old and I'm okay. Okay, so that took a decent amount of damage, but they're the healer, so it's fine. But yeah, so that box technique, standing behind the box, is just if you want to optimize damage stuff. Like if you're a ranged player, you can still like do attacks instead of turning into an old lady preemptively. It's just little things like that. Okay, we got the 2 people targeted again. Okay, so you want to go on the outsides. Usually you would go opposite directions and not follow each other so you don't get hit with each other's explosions. But yeah, so there was that big explosion from the boss, and then now the smaller ones following the people. Okay. KH almost died again, but it's fine. Cool. So here we have to jump into the water for a little bit, and then we go out. Oh, we must be in a bubble thing. I thought we were underwater. We are underwater, we're probably in a bubble. Okay. So I go here and I grab this really big crab. You can see these little like blowfish here. You can't target those, but they will blow up. So I just grab this and I move on. See? You can kind of see there's a little AoE back there. Yeah. So I grab the one and then I bring it up here. If you get close to a blowfish, they're gonna explode. Like they have a AoE here. So you see that kind of covers the whole thing. So you don't want to stand near that. And you can see back here, these little blowfish are still wandering around. So they don't explode on their own, it's only if you're near them. Oh, there's another blowfish that popped out. It just like popped over here. So you have to kind of keep an eye on those. Oh, see? This one just dropped in too. Okay, watch out for the blowfish, watch out for the big crabs, AoE. Watch out for the blowfish again. Alright, up we go. There's a treasure back here if you want it. KK wants it. They're all sprinting. Okay, so for this pack, usually what I see and what I do is, what I see other people do and also I adopted is, there's a treasure chest over here. So I'm going to grab this group of ads and I'm just going to bring it over there. To optimize getting the treasure chest, but also to avoid these little bomb blowfish. Like, I don't want to deal with them. So I bring it in here and the blowfish don't come in here. So by parking the ads in here, we can freely like dodge the AoEs and things like that, and we don't have to worry about these blowfish dropping AoEs on us. Nice. I'm gonna go up the stairs and to the final boss. Ooh. Alright, so I turned the boss around, and she just did this foul nail swiping thing, so she's swiping twice. And she slaps me with these tentacle things too. Okay, thick fog. Okay, one, there was a fog. We got these ads, and also the boss disappears. You can see here though that there's a circle of bubbles and stuff. That's going to be moving around wherever on the stage. Basically you want to avoid that. But first we're going to take care... Okay, yeah, this is... conceals herself. We need to take care of the ads because they give us this debuff, Dropsy. We have 3 right now, it's probably because there's 3 of them. The longer they stay out, the more of this Dropsy thing we're gonna take. So we need to... So yeah, as soon as we took care of the ads, we decreased the amount of Dropsies we had. And the Dropsy is damage over time. So we take care of the ads quickly. Okay, now watch as the circles are moving. Okay, so it's moving this way. So she's gonna pop up over here somewhere. And you want to avoid that area. Because you'll get damage if you're above the area she jumps out from. Okay, so good. And I go back, turn her around. Okay, now we got some minions here, these little sharks. Okay. They are going to tether onto players, and if they reach them, it'll do a lot of damage. So, and they'll follow players around, so you want to take care of the ads. Also, the boss has a look away mechanic right now, so you want to make sure to look away. If you don't look away, then you get hysteria. Okay, so both the DPS got hysteria. And so that means you can't control your character and you're just, see, they're just walking around aimlessly for a while until it wears off. Okay, the foul nail, watch out for that, this, the tank cleaves and stuff. Okay, she's doing thick fog again, so she's gonna disappear. And we got ads again. Yeah, so we got 3 ads. We got 3 dropsy things. She's like wandering around underneath the water. Okay, we take care of the ads. Look at our health. See, it's going down because of the dropsy stuff. Okay, now that that's taken care of, we look at the direction that the bubbles are going and just avoid where it's heading so you don't get hit. Okay, turn her around again. She does the tank cleave stuff. Limit break. And yeah, that's it. It's a pretty simple dungeon, I would say, like this far into the storyline. The biggest mechanics to watch out for are, well, that one really big pool in the middle of the dungeon that was self-made. But like the seduce thing where there's the box that you turn old, like that takes a bit to like understand. But once you know how to do it, then you just stand in the box during seduce. And then those little blowfish bomb things, watch out for that. Yeah, become old. But other than that, it's visually appealing. Like, I like the aesthetic of this dungeon. And it actually comes up a lot if you're doing roulettes and stuff. Like, I've had to run this a lot. It's not required for MSQ, but you do need it to be able to like get aether currents, and so people do run it a decent amount to get their aether currents and stuff. So you will see this in roulettes. That's mostly it. And also it's good for like leveling and stuff. Okay, have a good one. Goodbye.